Hello, Lee High School. My name is Jose Peralta. I am here because I want to run for your SGA treasurer. Over the years, I have taken many challenging classes, including several math honors classes. I am the best fit for this position because I have been able to attain an A average. I can provide great ideas on how to balance our budget. Our budget is important in order to attain a lot of new things and provide more events for the school. I currently serve as a sales associate at Staples, and part of my job is to run the register. I would apply all my skills from Staples into this SGA position to provide the best options for us. SGA spends a lot of money because we have lots of materials to buy, and by doing so, we are able to provide some of the best events here at Lee High School. We can reduce these spendings and work on providing more exciting events in which we can all take part in. I am a very responsible person that can deal with money appropriately. Besides me taking care of our budget, I will establish a strong communication between our SGA president and sponsors to provide them with new ideas on how we can spend our money in better ways.
Good morning, Lancers. My name is Emily Blethen, and you should vote for me for SGA Secretary. This year, SGA has taught me a number of things. I have learned how to come to a decision with people who may not all agree on the same thing, and I have been opened up to a great deal of responsibility. I have been a part of the volleyball program for 3 years, and I am very invested in Lee and the community. I have really come to learn that Lee is an amazing school, both academically and athletically. I am the best candidate for secretary because I am responsible, respectful, and take on a prominent leadership role in SGA. I have a strong voice, and I am an organized and driven person, which are required qualities as secretary. I will work together with the other officers to make sure we have an amazing school year in regard to social events and planning. Vote for me, Emily Blethen, SGA Secretary for the 2016-2017 school year.
Hello, my name is Sabrina, and I'm running for SGA Secretary. I've been active in SGA for a year now, and I truly enjoy representing this class. SGA has helped me develop skills as a leader and learn ways to handle certain matters. It is unusual for a rising junior to run as secretary, but I'm the best candidate for the position. As a child, I've always wanted to be involved in school activities, and now I've allowed my childhood dreams to become a reality. One thing my friends know about me is the passion I possess to perform in front of crowds. Last year, not only did I perform in the Habesha dance group for International Night, but I also volunteered to be a part of the lip-syncing event with the class of 2018. Although I'm not a class officer, I've always given them my full support by helping them with posters and participated in the pep rally. Staying active in school activities is necessary not only to form unforgettable memories, but to network and interact with different people. As your SGA secretary, I will work with the officers to help enhance Lee High School. Also, I will organize fundraisers and email the school's activities office, updating them about class activities we plan to conduct. Many people will tell you I am a diligent worker and the drive I possess to persevere. My teachers will tell you that I don't cut myself short. My work ethic in school is impeccable and never less than a B+. Not only am I studious, but I am also very outgoing. My peers will tell you that I interact with a diverse crowd and often refer to me as a social butterfly. I'm an overachiever, and I promise as your secretary, I will not fail you. I will work side by side with each class officers to ensure student events are successful throughout the year. Should you elect me, I will also listen to any and all your concerns. I'm a great leader for Lee High School, and I have and will do everything I can to be the best secretary. Vote for Sab the Fab!
Good morning, Lancers. My name is Laura Edwards, and I'm running for your SGA Vice President. As Vice President, I will ensure that not only will I help make all of the SGA-sponsored events more fun, but also any events that you bring to my attention. I care about the students, and I want to hear what you have to say. I will make sure that each class is prepared for pep rally, lip sync, and any other events that you have to participate in. I will also make sure that the incoming freshmen, and of course the students who already attend Lee, remember what it means to be a Lancer, know what school spirit is, and how to keep the entire student body involved. As Vice President, I'm glad to work side by side with students and administration to make sure that each event throughout the school year is a success. I'm an excellent candidate because I'm a good student and I know how to manage my time well. I am very involved in the community, inside and out of school. I'm a varsity cheerleader, swimmer, and diver. In addition, I'm going into my second year of SGA. I'm a staff writer on the newspaper and I manage the varsity baseball team. Outside of school, I keep myself busy with church and work. I'm organized, responsible, and I try my best to accomplish projects properly and on time. As a future leader of the school, I have to be able to work well with people and get things done in the best way possible. One good leadership quality about myself is that I'm not afraid to voice my opinion respectively, and I stand up for what I believe in. Over this past year in SGA, I've been able to take in a lot about how to be a leader, and next year, I'm excited to continue to execute those leadership skills. So vote for me, Laura Edwards, as your SGA Vice President.
Diversity is what makes Lee High School a diamond in the rough. Our school is a melting pot of different races, ethnicities, interests, talents, and customs, which is reflected in the variety of different clubs and extracurriculars offered here, as well as the languages we speak. Now, we talk a lot about diversity, but how much do we really embrace that diversity at our school? We are known for the amount of support we show for our sports teams, but how much of that support is extended to our art, theater, and music departments? Our school is already very close-knit, but think about how much more inclusive we can make our family here at Lee. Having attended all of my high school years at Lee with one more year to go, I can say with great confidence that there's not a school in the county that would be a better fit for me than Lee High School. And that's for all the reasons I had just listed. That being said, I still have a vision for our school and for our community. I challenge every student that goes to Lee High School to find something that makes someone different from them and compliment them on it. Let's fill up more auditorium seats at opening nights of plays and orchestra concerts. As Vice President, I will personally work with Mrs. Lavery in the art, music, and theater departments to send out better announcements regarding events, as well as our hype squad to make sure everyone is taking part and getting involved in our school activities. Let's give back to the community around us and leave a lasting impact on the people we interact with every single day. As Vice President, I will organize opportunities for students to reach out to the Lee Pyramid, such as Key and the elementary schools, as well as opportunities to hold food, clothes, and school supply drives for the people in our community who need them the most. Running for Vice President is my opportunity to do more for this school than I could have as Treasurer for Class Office, PR and Amnesty Club, Historian of Girls Learn International Club, or Committee Chair in SGA. My strong opinions, solid values, public speaking, and organization skills, as well as my personal attitude, make me a great leader and guarantee that I can execute plans flawlessly. High school is an experience that is often taken for granted during our 4 years. When you open our yearbooks 20 years from now, what stories do you want to tell your children, grandchildren, or cats? I want to say I use my influence and leadership to help people create stories of their own. And that all starts with electing me, Aisha Robinson, as your SGA Vice President. Thank you.
Hello everyone, how's everyone doing? My name is Devin Boateng and I'm going for the position of SGA President. Now before I tell you my goals and plans as for why I should be President, I want you all to understand something. The Student Government Association is an organization designed for the students. Everything that we do is for the enjoyment as well as the benefit of you all. Now I have built a passion for SGA because I've seen how SGA can create wonderful events that brings Lee closer as a school as well as a family. Now, I have 3 goals that I hope to accomplish next year that I feel will benefit the school. Number 1, having more school spirit as well as unity. Lee High School is an incredible school, and having more school spirit is something that we should definitely have. Now, in the past, we've shown that we've had a good amount of school spirit, but I feel we have the potential to have so much more. I plan on executing new ideas for new events such as Powder Puff for sophomores and freshmen, as well as improving events such as Pep Rally to make it more appealing for everyone else. I plan on working with the other SGA officers as a group of 5 minds to be able to make it more entertaining with all of our ideas. I also plan to work with your class office as well as other clubs to work together as well as come up with new ideas to make it more fun. Number 2, informing as well as recognizing all of our activities. We have so many hardworking athletes, artists, musicians, as well as actors in the school that don't get the recognition they fully deserve. I plan on not only informing you all the activities that we have here at Lee, but recognizing and celebrating the achievements of the students here at Lee. Because seeing the success as well as the greatness at Lee brings us closer. And number 3, giving you all, the students. If you want more hype events similar to Pep Rally, with the help of the other SGA officers, we will work to achieve that. If you want more spirit days or even a spirit fashion show, with the help of the other SGA officers, we will work to achieve that. It's all about what you want, because as I said before, SGA is for you all, the students, and not the other way around. Lastly, I'd like to say this. Diversity is what makes us unique, and Lee High School should be united with all of its different cultures. We want everyone to be a part of making Lee great. And it doesn't just take me or the other officers, but it takes the help of you all. As president of SGA, I'll put everything in my power to making Lee next year one of the best years it can be. So please, vote for me as SGA president, and you won't be disappointed. I love you all. Lee Nation, we the best.
Moving to Virginia from Maryland the summer before 9th grade was difficult for me because I never imagined that I wouldn't be able to attend high school with the people that I grew up with. But nonetheless, I found myself here in a brand new and fresh environment. And even though I had no idea what to expect from Lee, I walked in with an open mind, and I was astounded by the diversity and talent that I found here at Lee. Now, whether you started here a couple of months ago or you started here at the beginning of your freshman year, high school for everyone involves discovering who we are as individuals. And not only are we expected to find out who we want to be now, we're expected to find out who we want to be in the future. As a freshman, I know that finding yourself in a new environment can be scary. Trust me, I once sat where you sat, and I remember exactly what it feels like to be both simultaneously curious and nervous as to how you're supposed to find yourself in the midst of 1,700 other students. I understand that freshmen and underclassmen need that extra support to find out who they are and to formulate their own opinions, but to also make sure that their opinions are heard. As president, I will make it a priority to work hand in hand with your class officers, to conduct surveys, and to talk with you personally so that you are just as much involved in the decision-making here at Lee as the upperclassmen are. Underclassmen, I know what it feels like to feel unrepresented or not necessarily the most well-respected. I know this not just because I once sat where you sat, but because I'm a cheerleader. Now, the unfortunate reality is that cheerleading is not the most well-respected sport. So because of that, I know what it feels like to be misunderstood or unheard. But I want to change that. I want to change that not only for cheerleaders, but I want to change that for every organization that feels like their voice is not heard. My number one goal is to make Lee a more inclusive environment so that everyone can feel like they have a place here. I want every organization to be given equal opportunity so that we can excel in what it is that we do best. To ensure this, as SGA president, I will make sure that every organization and department here at Lee will have their events promoted and supported by the student body, by working side by side with the members of the organizations and their sponsors to make sure their ideas are represented formally and respectfully. I want Lee to have amazing school spirit, yes. But I know for a fact that if we just become more inclusive and we begin to embrace the diversity that we have here at Lee already, that our school spirit will arise naturally. With me being the captain of the dance team my freshman year, with me being the captain of the varsity cheerleading team this year, me being a current SGA member, my determination and my holistic mindset, I can assure you that I am more than qualified for this position. Just as I had no idea what to expect from Lee when I first moved here,
I know that even now some of you may not know what to expect from me as president, but I promise that if you elect me, O'Shea Moore, as your 2016-2017 SGA president, I promise that I will be the same pleasant surprise for you that Lee was for me. I will work hard so that we as a community can continue to thrive together. Thank you.